And welcome to Operation Wolf on the Commodore 64. And right away we're presented with a choice of controls, Neos mouse, joystick, and I believe there was a light gun version produced, which was packaged with the light gun. And well, that's probably the best way to play the game, no doubt. But as I don't have a light gun, or I don't have a CRT, so I can't even use a light gun. I couldn't really get the Neos mouse emulation to work very well, so I'll just stick with the joystick, which is fine. That's what I used to play it with back in the day. So this is a coin-op conversion. I reviewed Operation Thunderbolt a couple of weeks back, and gave it, well, didn't give it a thumbs up anyway, let's put it that way. I said in that video that this was a much better game, and hopefully you'll see why. So it's pretty much the same format, except this time you start with a crosshair all the time. Well, you have a crosshair all the time, which makes it a lot easier to play if you're using the joystick. Graphically, it's not quite as smart as Operation Thunderbolt was. They've kept the graphics fairly simple, simplistic. And I think it's a good choice because this means that the game is a single load, so we don't have to wait, between levels for it to load in. The action can keep going, which I think is quite a good decision actually. I'm quite happy to take a hit on the graphics just to have a single load. The controls are pretty good actually. There's just the right amount of acceleration on the cursor to make it quite easy to control. There's various power-ups you can pick up. I've just picked up the fast and free bullets, which you can see is at the right hand side. There's a timer that says, well, it's just finished now, but you get 10 seconds of really fast and free bullets. I'm going to pick up an extra magazine now. I must admit, I tend not to bother too much with the enemies that appear in the far distance. It takes too long to get the cursor over them. That you're better just leaving it. I'm just gonna. There's a little trick here you can do. You can let things, once you're down to just one vehicle or something. Yeah, there we go. I want to pick up that P to give me some more health. There we go, I can shoot this guy. Yeah, you can sometimes just leave it scrolling with just one enemy, just so you can pick up more power-ups. Bit sneaky, but I used to do it back in the day. So I think the music's pretty good. It's not John Dunn's best, but it's pretty good. And the sound effects are pretty good, I think. They're pretty simple, but they're well done. There are some things missing in this level that there's supposed to be little animals run across the screen. Obviously, due to the restrictions on memory, it's not going to happen. So if you're prepared to accept the fact that it's not quite perfect a conversion, I think there's a lot of fun to be had here. One criticism I could level at the game is it's a little difficult. You only get one continue, which is a bit stingy, I think. You've really got to you've really got to make a lot of progress. I mean, you're talking getting to at least level 3, I think, before you use that continue. And the levels, well, they don't all get harder as you get through, but certainly level 6 is a very hard level. I've got to it a couple of times, but I don't think I ever managed to complete it. So, so that. Right, so that's Operation Move for you. I think it's a really good game. I always enjoyed playing this. I'll give this. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10, because good conversion. It's a good game. It's a bit simplistic. You know, you'll get fed up with it eventually, but in the meantime, it's quite a lot of fun. So I think 8.5 out of 10 is pretty fair score for, you know, a great game. I was having a bit of a debate with Lucosa after he reviewed the game, and he did come with a fair point that the whole concept of these sort of games is a bit silly, where you're basically just running slowly in the open, and you can take lots of hits, but just one bullet kills all your enemies. And he is right. It is a silly concept, but you know, it's just a game, so you know, it doesn't bother me too much. I think it did bother him a little bit, but you know, it's just a game as far as I'm concerned. You know, it's just like any dumb 80s action film with, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like Commando or something. You know, where, you know, about 50 soldiers were firing at him, and he was okay. But any time he fired, you know, all the soldiers went down instantly. So if you view it in that context, I think it's not too ridiculous an idea. Right, so that's Operation Wolf, 8.5 out of 10. Great game. See you in the next video.